So most of my life I've worked hard to eat right and live a healthy life. I've never been super athletic. I used to play softball. I did that for many years and I was a cheerleader, but not really what I would call like super athletic. In 1993, I married my high school crush. We've known each other since we were probably 11 or so, and he's just my best friend and I just love him to pieces. And we were married about 4 years and decided that we were going to have a baby. A little crazy for me because I never really thought I wanted children, but being with him and I just really wanted to have babies with him. So we had an awesome boy named Dalton, and he was born in 1997. And it was a super healthy pregnancy. I worked out the whole time. I was at the gym up until basically I delivered him. And he was almost 9 pounds, so he was a big boy. And he is just a blessing. He's definitely my boy, and he's brought a lot of joy to our lives. When Dalton was about 4, we decided to start trying to have a second baby. We thought it'd be neat to have a baby girl if we had a choice, and so we set out to have another baby, and that was 2001. And I ended up getting pregnant and miscarrying about 9 weeks into that pregnancy. And that was traumatic in itself because I was on a cruise with my sister. It was not the ideal location for that type of thing to happen. But from that year, 2001, till about 2007, we ended up having 12 more miscarriages. One of those miscarriages was a set of twins, and so we lost 13 babies. Unfortunately, with the pregnancies, my body never handled the miscarriages well. So most of those miscarriages landed me in the hospital having some type of surgery, and that was very, very hard on my body. It was traumatic in itself having the miscarriages, but the toll that it took on my body was even harder. Every time I would be in the hospital, it was a huge toll on my blood pressure, my weight. One year I was pregnant 4 times in 1 year, and my weight would just continue to be like a roller coaster, up and down and up and down, and I was just super unhealthy. I did go through a period where I lost a bunch of weight trying to eat healthy, trying to get my body. I truly believe that we should do all that we can do in the natural to take care of ourselves and let God do the supernatural, and I definitely needed some supernatural blessing in my life. But in 2009, I just had my 39th birthday, and my husband was like, if we're gonna do this, we've got to have a baby. We're gonna be 40 next year, and even though we don't have much choice, this was a conversation we had. And sure enough, I got pregnant that year, and I thought, you know what, God, this is it. Like, regardless of what my health has been through and all the past, this has to happen. I mean, I knew that, my husband was done trying. He was really discouraged by all the miscarriages and the toll that it had taken on my body. So the fall of 2009, I found out I was pregnant with a baby girl, and I was super excited, but I was also very nervous and very anxious, as you can imagine, because of all the miscarriages, and I kind of knew that this had to be it, so it put extra anxiety on me. And my husband was a super, super support through all of that, but unfortunately the pregnancy was not great. It was very traumatic. I was very sick. I gained a bunch of weight. I had preeclampsia. I had, they believe I had blood clot issues. They're not 100% sure, but just to be safe, I had to give myself shots in my stomach once or twice a day. It varied through the pregnancy. We were in a car wreck when I was about 6 months pregnant. I gained like 100 pounds. Like, it was just a very traumatic pregnancy. About 4 months into that pregnancy, I had my weekly ultrasound. They were constantly checking me once or twice a week, checking on the baby. And we realized that Delaney's growth was behind. I was showing like 16 or 18 weeks, I forget what it was, and she was only showing like 9 or 10. And that was a concern. And they informed me then that they believed that she had a birth defect. That just to be thankful though, because we were having a baby. Well, that answer wasn't good enough for me, and I totally believed that this girl was going to be healthy and complete, because I believe in the Word, and I believe that we had prayed for so long for this child that she would be amazing. So sure enough, she came June 8th, 2010, and she was and is perfect and healthy, and just a little tiny bundle of joy. She was barely over 5 pounds when we brought her home. She was just like a little baby doll. But she was definitely our miracle baby girl, and she will tell you to this day that she is a miracle baby. So as I said, I gained almost 100 pounds with that pregnancy, and I had a lot to lose when she got here. And I'm in a band, so we were traveling a lot and playing, and we were already back on the road doing our thing in about 2 weeks after she was born. And so it was difficult, but I lost the weight, and it got back down to a comfortable size for me, and I was super happy about it. But not too long after that, I was gaining weight again. It seems like, I would just get on a roll, and then the weight would come right back, and then I'd have to lose it again. It just seems like it's been a constant roller coaster. So this past October, I was online, and I lost weight last year, as I said, and gained it back, and I was just really not motivated. I know what I need to do. I know how to eat right. I know how to work out, but I just wasn't motivated. And a friend of mine had joined this group, and so I checked out the group and found this coach online, and I'm like, okay, what do I need to do to sign up? Like, I need something, just tell me what to do. And she told me what to do. I got the program, signed up for the group, and man, my life has been changed ever since. I am able to have workout partners, workout buddies every day. I have a personal coach every day. I have a master trainer who teaches me how to get my body in shape, and all that in my own home. Like, it just couldn't be any better to me. And so I was ecstatic with this program and was successful right away after I started doing it. So a few weeks into the group, I realized, man, this is awesome. It really works. I mean, I'm having this accountability every day. Somebody's on me every day teaching me what to do, and I'm accountable and have to answer to them. And my coach says to me one day, she's like, you really should be a coach. You're doing everything that a coach does. You show up every day. You're using these, the meals. You're doing the meals. You're doing the workouts, and it's like it's working for you. That's like, you need to be doing this. And I'm like, oh gosh. And I thought, well, I would love to, but I was a little apprehensive. But you know what? I jumped in, and I just jumped on board, and because I thought, man, if I could help one person, to teach them, to show them what I've had to go through all these years so they don't have to go through it, even one person would be a blessing. So I became a coach in November. I started my first group, and now I'm on my third group, and I myself have lost 13 pounds, multiple inches, and I've been able to help so far 15 people just in the last couple of months. And it's the most amazing thing to be able to help somebody transform their life. And I tell them all the time, and I truly believe this in my heart, this is not about being skinny. This is about being healthy and feeling good about yourself. How can we be productive, and how can we help other people when we can't get ourselves under control? And I truly believe that our bodies, everything that's the outcome of this, is our choice. We have a choice every day to get up and say, you know what, I'm going to get my body moving today. I'm going to eat the right things today so I can have energy, so I can feel good. And that has totally changed my life. And now I'm watching it transform other women's lives. And it is such a blessing that this has come into my life, and now I'm able to pay it forward. And so my life has transformed, and it has changed. And now I'm helping transform and change other women's lives. And it is the biggest blessing that I can say to date, besides obviously my children and my family blessings, but being able to watch somebody else and to give to them and to sow into them. I am so thankful that this opportunity has come to me, and to be able to share my journey with somebody else and hopefully bless somebody so they won't have to go through a lot of the things that I went through. And I'm there for my team every day. And it's so funny, one of my challengers said to me today, she's like, just thanking me for what I'm doing and thanking me for being an awesome coach. And I'm like, you know what? It's not about that. You don't even realize that you're a motivation to me. I get up every day thinking, man, I got these ladies, this team that's expecting me on the page today to show up and do what I'm asking them to do. And that's what we do, and we do it together, and there's nothing like teamwork. And I'm just telling you right now, it's such a blessing.